First of all, to my friend Joel, 98% of grand juries return, 98% literally return indictments. There is no defense before a grand jury. Anybody, that's of course a famous phrase, you can get a ham sandwich indicted. So that's, the grand jury is just checking the box. A Manhattan, New York grand jury, you can imagine the political composition of that. But even without that, it's 98%. Secondly, Mr. Bragg is a political hack and a politician. He ran as a Democrat, and he ran on a platform to get Donald Trump before he had any evidence. In other words, I'm going to get this person without any evidence. Thirdly, this has been examined.
That's overstating it.
Everything that has been mentioned in this program has been examined by federal and state prosecutors 7 years ago. There's nothing new here, and all of this at that time was decided there wasn't a basis to do so. The Edwards case is a good example of this. There has to be an intent here. The intent of making the payment is key. Is the intent the election or embarrassment in the public or embarrassment to his wife? And this is why the Edwards case is the right precedent and why the federal government did not move forward on this. And another reason why this is wholly and exclusively political.
Right.
Remember, Bill Clinton gave $850,000 in hush money to Paula Jones. Where's the investigation of that? Bill Clinton committed perjury. Where's the invasion?
Okay, before we get through the what about that, let's kind of stick to this case.
This is the two-tier justice system in this country.
No, this is justice for the person who committed the crime.
There's a standard for Republicans and a standard for Democrats. You have to remember, Mr. Comey said in 2016 he would not bring charges, although there was a basis to do so, against Hillary Clinton because, quote unquote, no prosecutor in their right mind would do so.
Joel, hang on, Joel. I want to bring you in, but in danger of being accused of piling on, I also want you to hear what Trump's attorney had to say. We'll go ahead and play that sound.
Of course.
The indictment itself is boilerplate. It doesn't allege any federal crime, any state crime that's been violated. It doesn't allege what the false statement is. And it's really disappointing. It's sad, and we're going to fight it. We're going to fight it hard. His reaction was exactly what would happen if it happened to anybody that I'm looking at now or anybody that's hearing what you're saying. He's frustrated, he's upset, but I'll tell you what, he's motivated, and it's not going to stop him, and it's not going to slow him down.
Okay, Joel, your thoughts on that, and also pick up on what Adolfo just had to say.
Yeah, no, look, of course Donald Trump's frustrated. I'd be frustrated too if I tried to cover up an illegal scheme and then cook my books to try to prevent anyone from finding it, and I got caught. I mean, this is a man who's spent decades avoiding any accountability for his actions. And, you know, the continual gaslighting is a nice word I like to use of what about this, what about that? That's all noise. Let's just get to the facts.
Hang on, Adolfo, let him finish.
The facts are, Adolfo, the facts are a grand jury decided to indict. The facts are there are 34 charges. And the facts are that Donald Trump has two of his associates in prison because of abetting this type of criminal behavior. And I have to also say, I think it's very important to point out, this is not political. This is what we call policy and legal process.